Hi guys, I hope everyone is good. I am great. This is our fourth case that we're looking at. We're still determining the values of a, b, c, and d, given that we have a cubic function given by f of x is equal to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Now this problem is a bit different. If you look at case 4, they sort of like tell you upfront that the function that they're looking for, it's ax cubed plus cx. So you can see that b would have been 0, d would have been 0, right? They just want those ones. If you want, you can just come up front and be like b is equal to 0, d is equal to 0, if you want. So b is equal to 0 and d is equal to 0, right? So if you want, you can come up front and say that. So here we are given just one point and the function. However, that point is a turning point. Guys, a turning point is a powerful point. Let me see. We're given that point. Oh my goodness, that point is so powerful. Because that point that point is in the function. That point is in the function. Let's talk about that first part. Also, you have to find a and c, and you're just given this point. So your brain should be telling you now, with this point, I must make sure that I find two equations that I can solve simultaneously, and boom, done. Okay, cool. So this is a powerful point, right? This end point is a very, very powerful point. So because that point satisfies the equation, it lies on the equation. So if we sub that point, I don't want to write with that color. If we substitute this point minus 2, or maybe let me include that is n minus 2, minus 4 into f of x, into the equation or into the function, maybe let me just say into the function, that's sort of like one equation done, right? One equation done, right? Where do I write that? Okay, one equation done. Okay, cool. So let's go substitute that for ourselves. This would be minus 4, the y, the f of x part, and then we will have a, and then this would be minus 2 cubed. This would then be plus c and minus 4. You can sort of like simplify that a bit. That would look like negative 4 is equal to negative 8a minus 4c. Equation number 1. Sir, how do I start knowing that this is going to be about simultaneous equations? How do I know? You have two unknowns, right? And you're not having a lot of information given. So if you want a and c, it's likely to be around simultaneous equations. Okay, anyway, I don't think that's valid. It's valid. I just think that you might still be confused. But yeah, if you are confused, please talk to me. So that's the first thing that we can do, right? And we will get the second equation. But another thing is to exploit the idea that they told us this guy is a turning point. So it's a turning point. How do we find a turning point? To find a turning point, we take a derivative, which is the derivative, which would be 3ax squared plus c in this case. We take that derivative for a turning point, we set it equal to 0, right? So we say 3ax squared plus c is equal to 0. Wow. Now, given that point is a turning point, it means that this is the x that would comply with that idea, because that's an x of a turning point, right? Suppose I didn't write this part. This is the x. If I substituted it here, I will get 0, right? Because the turning point value of x, I would get 0. However, now the things are slightly different in the sense that we are given that it's 0. So if we put our negative 2 there, what we'll get is a second equation, right? So if we do that, we say 3a minus 2 squared plus c is equal to 0. What we'll get is minus 2 squared. What is that? That's 4. 4 times 3, that's 12a plus c is equal to 0. So now what we will get is, what we will get is 12a plus c is equal to 0. Now that is our second equation. You know, I don't know how you would like to write it, depending on how you want to solve it also. So this is 12a plus c is equal to 0. That's your second equation. Now, these are your two equations that you can solve using simultaneous equations. This point, I doubt I want to solve them for you, right? I doubt I want to solve them for you. But also noting, yeah, I'm not going to solve them for you. Noting that A was, oh, okay, this is what you're still looking for. B was 0. C was, is what you're also looking for. And D was 0. Noting that you are now looking for A and C, which is in your simultaneous equation setup. I doubt I want to solve those for you. So what I will do is I will give you upfront what are the values, and then you will just have to confirm those values. Our A is, it's minus 1 over 4. Our B, we know it's 0, not necessarily asked. Our C is 3, and our D is 0, not necessarily asked once again. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna do it for you. Please just try it. Because also I just want to see if you are actually watching the videos properly and actually doing the work. Let me give you something to do for this class, because I still have time to do that. Okay, cool. So please do the following. Okay, this is what normally people do struggle with, so I'll give you two of these. F of x is equal to ax cubed plus cx, just very close to what we had, and I give you point t, which is minus 2 and minus 16, and then I give you number 2, which is f of x is equal to ax cubed, and I give you plus bx squared. I give you point r, which is minus 1 and 1, right? Yes, that's your homework. You know, if you really think you would struggle with this, I can give you 3. Give you 3, right? Ax cubed plus bx squared, which is very similar to the one that I just gave you earlier on. Minus 1 and negative 1 over 2. Okay, that's it. Okay guys, thank you. I will see you in my last video talking about these guys, and you should be able to do your tutorial from now on, from the last video going forward. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.